Hey friends, come hang out with me today. Let's go to the thrift store and see if we can find some good things today. Hopefully we'll be able to find lots of treasures. Friends, today I'm going to take you to a couple of different thrift stores. A couple are Goodwill and a couple are another store. But I really didn't find that much. But I did buy a little bit, so I can't wait to share with you what I found. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share something a little bit fun with y'all. So thank you for joining me today. And so let's check out what they have at the thrift store. I think some of the prices at Goodwill are truly insane. I mean, I just have to keep reminding myself that, you know, if this was in an antique store, would I buy it? And 9 times out of 10, if I really want it, I would. But just like this, $7.29. I love these little jars. I wasn't sure what the boysenberry is. Did that mean it was a jelly jar? You guys tell me if you know. But look at this, is that 89? And it has a chipped beak. And I don't know. It seems like the price everywhere at the thrift store at the Goodwill was $7, and it's just so disappointing. But anyway, it was fun to just go and look. Here's a different thrift store. I thought these plates were really pretty. They are marked Japan, but I didn't get them. I'm trying to be a little more selective, so I did leave them behind. But I think I should have grabbed this. I seen this on the end cap, and I thought, tired, stressed, extra blessed kind of mess. Friends, I think that's me. But now let's get into the haul. So this is what I brought home, and it is a lot of dishes, but look at this gorgeous plate. This is from Pier 1, but it does say ironstone, and I just thought it would be pretty to display in my home in some way. And then of course this restaurant china, I love. This pattern was there several weeks ago, and I should have grabbed it all then, but I didn't. But they had one piece left, so I did get it. And then I found this bowl, and I don't know, to me I was thinking about summer. I just thought it looked so cute, and I don't know, I'm so drawn to the dishes. Dishes is my favorite aisle at the thrift store. And then look at this gorgeous piece of buffalo china too, or restaurant ware, was 99 cents. To me, this is so heavy, like a good butter pat. I just loved that, so I had to pick it up. Then I found this gorgeous little cake plate. I love picking these up because they're so fun to use as risers. This was $3.99, which I thought was a great deal at Goodwill. So I wasn't mad about that price at all. But if you needed it to be a little bit bigger, or you wanted to add some layers, you can see you can just add this cute plate and look how it transforms it. Or these are perfect just to top with a cloche. And so look how pretty this is. So if you see these, always pick these up because I think they're great pieces to display in your home. And yes, I did grab this sweet little basket. I thought it was so pretty, and it was only $1. So yeah, I couldn't go wrong with that. I knew I could find a place to display that in my spring decor. So that was an exciting find. Then I did come across these measuring cups. There is the 1/8 of a cup, the 1/4 of a cup sadly is missing, but I just couldn't leave this behind. I've actually thrifted some other dishes that this matches, so I thought this would be perfect to kind of pair with that. But look how pretty these are. Friends, I love little bottles, and when I saw this, I just thought it was so unique. It was 99 cents, but I grabbed it because I just thought it'd be so perfect to display in my home somewhere. So I was excited to find that. Then at the Goodwill, I did find this flower frog, and I don't always pick these up, but this was only $1, so I had to grab it. These are perfect if you want to add those little flags to display during summer, but they're so pretty. So yeah, I had to grab it for $1. Friends, I've had so many regrets for leaving dishes behind because I just don't have the space for them. But when I saw these today, they're Homer Laughlin, they are ironstone. It was only $1 a plate. There were 6 plates and they were in good condition, so I had to grab these. I just thought they were so pretty and I thought they would be something that I could use, so I definitely grabbed these. I also found this little poof ball. I know these are so popular. I don't have any, so when I seen this, I think it was $3.99, which I thought was okay. It was not a bad price. So I grabbed that because they look so good just popped in a dish or in a basket, or it'd make a perfect topiary. I just thought I couldn't go wrong. So I was glad that I found something other than dishes to bring home today. Friends, this was a plate set that was together, and I love these Courier and Ive plates. They're so beautiful. I didn't get the bell, but I did grab these 2 plates, and they were actually in separate places in the thrift store. But I just love these plates. I have a few saucers, so I'm excited to have the plates. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I believe these were hang on, and I will tell you exactly. I can't remember. They are, yes, $4.99, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. Now when I saw this, I just thought it was perfect and I had to have it. And it was, yes, $7.69, but I just couldn't leave it behind. I just thought it was so cool. I loved it. It's a really heavy paperweight. It's made out of heavy cast iron, and like I said, I just couldn't leave it behind. I just thought it would look perfect in my home, so I grabbed it. So friends, the last thing I have to share with you is this gorgeous ironstone platter, and I have an obsession with platters, but I'm always looking for ones that are stained and crazed, and this one has all the right things, but it did have a design around the rim, and so I'm just going to tell you what I've done. I just didn't really like the little silver rim around it, and it also had like a little flower in a couple of places, but they were small, and so I took those off. And I'm not trying to ruin the dish, I just know I will love it more without that design. So all I did was just take some fine sandpaper and go over it. It's 220, and I just go over and I sand off the edge. Now, I'm not saying this is right for everybody. I would never want you to ruin this dish, but to me, I'm not going to ruin it. To me, I'm going to love it more because this is the look that I enjoy. So I'm just saying, if you see a piece that has a design and you don't buy it, you leave it behind because it does have that design and you don't want that, just know, in most cases, I think you can sand it off with sandpaper. And I'm just gonna take this little silvery gold rim off of this platter and make it more plain and rustic. And friends, look how gorgeous it is. Now, I'm sure people are going to be upset with me, and I understand, but this is what I want. This is something I will cherish, and to me, I'm not ruining this dish at all because this is something that I enjoy. So I just wanted to just put that out there, and if you want to try it, you go right ahead. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and these stained and crazed dishes are getting harder to find, so I am just loving the way this came together. Okay, now I want to share with you something fun. Let's just style some of the things that I got today. I've got these placemats, and I don't know why I have 3. I don't know if the other one's at my sister's. It probably is, but I'm just going to go ahead and style my table with the 3, and you're just going to have to pretend that there is another one sitting right there. So just work with me. This is completely just on the fly, but I just thought it'd be fun to set a tablescape. I don't do this very often, but it was just something I wanted to do with these new plates that I got today. Now I want to use these gorgeous desert rose dishes. These are dishes my mother collected when she was very young, and they are a treasure to me. I remember eating a lot of Sunday dinners with these plates and even special occasions, but we enjoyed them, and so I just want to share this tablescape using these gorgeous dishes of my mother's. So I also had a subscriber ask if I would share how I would style them, so I'm just going to give you a little idea of what I'm going to do. So I hope this will just spark some inspiration for some of y'all, but I love these and I think they're going to be perfect for this spring tablescape. Friends, I was inspired watching my friend Dawn over at Ginger Jar Lane. She set a tablescape as well, and she put these flowers in with her napkins. I thought it was so pretty. And so that got me thinking that I would like to try to do that as well. So please go over and watch her channel. I will have the video linked for you guys in the description below. So I hope you'll go over and watch it. But I just thought I would make something similar. So thank you, Dawn, for such a great idea. But I'm just taking, I want to bring in a little bit of that pink. All I had, I didn't have ribbon, I just had this felt. So I'm going to make this work. I just cut a piece of felt. I'm going to take some book pages, old book pages. I use that for everything. And I'm just going to wrap that around the felt. And then I'm just going to take this twine and I'm just going to wrap it around several times and tie it into a bow. And that is what I'm going to place on top of each plate. And I think it turned out really sweet. Friends, for my centerpiece, I just grabbed this gorgeous picture that was my mother's as well, and then I just cut off these gorgeous snowballs off of my tree, and it's starting to bloom. I wanted to use fresh flowers, and this is all I had, and I just think it's stunning. I just love these. They don't last long enough for me, so I definitely wanted to bring them in and use them today. I also have these little plates from Hobby Lobby. They're egg plates. I got them a couple years ago, and I just wanted to use them because, again, you know, this would make a perfect tie into Easter or spring, and so I'm just going to place them all around this picture, and then I'm going to style on top of those. So let's pull out a few more of these desert rose dishes. I've got the creamer and I've got the sugar bowl, and I'm going to add each one to each side. Of course, I want to use this gorgeous little basket that I got at Goodwill today, and I just stuck in some paper shred I made. I'm going to add this sweet little bunny, and then we're just going to top in a few eggs. And I think that's going to be it right here. I'm just keeping it really simple, but yet I think it really ties is all in together. So now I've got that blue plate behind there. So let's grab a few more things. The paper shred definitely helps tie the look together, but I really love how this has come together. I love how it looks. I think it's absolutely perfect for spring. I hope you guys will leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know if you ever set a tablescape for your upcoming holidays. And also be sure to tell me what you saw at the thrift store. What was your favorite thing I got, or what was something that I should have picked up that I didn't? Thank you so much for going thrifting with me today. I'm so glad that you came along. And friends, before I go, I just want to share this beautiful Bible verse. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30:21. Friends, do you know that God is here to guide your every step? I pray that you will always listen to the Holy Spirit as He leads and guides you through this life. Friends, again, I just want to say thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider giving us a thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.